This is a Star News Brief. I'm African Njogu.
President Uhuru Kenyatta, who has barely a year in office, is under pressure to reorganize his government and kick out allies of his deputy William Ruto from cabinet. Uhuru has irreversibly fallen out with his second-in-command over succession politics, with the duo raring for a nasty political combat as the 2022 presidential duel shapes up. Ruto has turned to be an outsider in a government he helped form and has been launching a barrage of criticism of the Jubilee administration's programs and decisions as he plots to succeed Uhuru next year. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings through www.mgazeti.com. Two firms are embroiled in a tussle over the supply of oxygen to the Kenyatta National Hospital, largely for management of COVID-19 patients. BOC Kenya Limited has opposed the award of part of the tender to Noble Gases International Limited and sought the cancellation of the tender award. The contractor, who has been supplying medical gases to the facility over the years, asked the Public Procurement Administrative Review Board to annul the award. BOC Kenya moved to the board on grounds that KNH unjustifiably awarded some parts of its usual supplies to the Noble Gases, arguing that its bid was successful for all items tendered. Deputy President William Ruto's allies now want Parliament to amend laws related to criminal offences to stop police and DCI officers from arresting suspects on Fridays. They say that the arrests, commonly known as Kamata Kamata Fridays, amount to violation of human rights and takes the country back to the days when suspects were arrested and detained without trial. The call comes in the wake of fierce protests by the DP's men following the arrest of their colleagues on Friday who were forced to stay in police custody until Monday. The lawmakers also want courts barred from granting ridiculous and exorbitant bail terms to suspects. Members of Parliament have backed a proposal to delay submission of parties' nomination lists to after elections. The lawmakers contributing to the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2019, Busia MP Florence Mutua said submitting nomination lists after polls will help parties contribute in achieving the gender gap that has existed in Houses of Parliament. They said political parties will have the opportunity to make considerations on who to nominate considering the existing gaps after elections are concluded. The Kenya shilling has been on a depreciating streak for the past 1 week, hitting a 5-month low against the dollar on Wednesday. The local currency, which has been on a consistent decline since the month started, hit 109.15 yesterday as demand for the greenback increased. The shilling was last at the 109 levels on March 31st when it hit a low of 109.53 to the shilling. It strengthened to 108.9 on April 1st. Traders attributed the drop to increased dollar demand from the manufacturing sector, which outmatched supply from tea and horticulture exporters. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings through www.mgazeti.com.